Good day, everyone. In our last meeting, Ma'am Karen discussed about the curriculum evaluation, and now we will be discussing Danielle Stufflebeam CIPP model of evaluation. In this discussion, we will in-depth our knowledge of the four basic concepts of the CIPP model. CIPP is an acronym for context, input, process, and product. First, let us know who is Danielle Stufflebeam. Danielle Letter Stufflebeam was the founder and director of Ohio State University Education Center. He founded and directed the Federal Center for Standards for Research on Educational Accountability and Teacher Evaluation, and created the innovative CIPP evaluation model. He is director of Western Michigan University Evaluation Center, and he believes that the primary reason for evaluation is to aid in decision making and thereby help us improve what we are doing. What is CIPP evaluation model? It is decision focused. It defines a systematic collection of information about the activities, characteristics, and outcomes of programs. It is a comprehensive framework for guiding evaluations of programs, projects, personnel, products, institutions, and systems. And take note, before using the CIPP model, evaluators need to have a clear understanding of the core value of each component, which we will be discussing later on in this presentation.
So let's move on. So what is context evaluation? When we say context evaluation, there are components that we need to put in mind. And these are assessment of overarching goals, explaining background information and cultural context. So in this stage, this sought to answer the question, what needs to be done? So for example, dealing with specific research. What are the first thing that comes out to our mind is what are the things that we need to give to our research. So in this stage, it is more likely to give information. So what is input evaluation? When we say input evaluation, more specifically, it answers the question, how should it be done? So in this stage, it is more likely talking about strategies and implementing something. So for example, cooking something that we do not know. The first thing that we need to know is knowing its process. It's step-by-step process to set as our guide in doing the session.
Process evaluation is done to identify if the education program is as per the strategies finalized for it. It is carried out to monitor potential sources, given cost failures, and necessary adjustments are made to enhance the impact of the program. So for example, it is found that the learners with special needs are not performing well in the test. So there's a need to evaluate the process and find out the reason on it. It can be done by talking to the learners, observing the class, and interacting with the teachers. In this way, we could identify the gaps and fill that gap. Product evaluation. This measures the achievement of program objectives. It is decided if the program is good, requires modification, or should be terminated. For example, for the learners with special needs, the data for product evaluation would be gathered through instruments like examination results, research outputs, and such. On the basis of qualitative and quantitative data, the program evaluator would decide the fate of the education program. This is the Danielle Stufflebeam's CIPP model of evaluation. So each of the four areas of evaluation has a relationship with a particular evaluative focus or core values. So first is the context. The core value of it is goals. Second is input, refers the plans of the curriculum. Next is the process evaluation, which pertains to the actions or implementations. Lastly, product evaluation core value is outcomes. This provides judgment of outcomes and identifies performance improvement recommendations.
So let's move on to the advantages and disadvantages of CIPP model. So the advantages of CIPP model is to provide a means of measuring the progress of an organization from stated goals and the objective to formal results. And it also important benefits of CIPP model is to relate to the concept of accountability. While the disadvantages of the CCIP model is a blur between evaluation and other investigative processes such as a needs of assessment, and it also not as widely known or occupied as other models in the performance improvement of field.